Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic with me, Get Daved, and up the elevator out of the Sith base. Okay. Well, did I break any rules? Right. I thought I was not... whatever. Alright, we're stuck here and on trial. I do think we could probably kill everyone in Manaan. Like, straight up. Hello, Wallace. Let's get to the point. Well, I mostly plead guilty. Okay. I did have authorization. Huh. That's funny. Yeah, I like how you're playing the skeptic already. There we go. Alright, I think I just got my get out of jail free card. And by the way, you can game over here if you play your cards wrong. Okay. Guilty. Well, actually, they did a lot of the damage. Ugh, well, I am guilty of that. Alright. That is true. And his rumor mongering. Indeed I was. And? And I'm home free? Well, I guess it's okay. Thank you. Okay, that kind of sounds like a good thing for them, though. Alright, get out of jail free card used. Good news, everyone. Let me check here. Kashyyyk. Tatooine. Why is the Republic hiring mercenaries? We don't know about that. We did the thing for the Roland Wan. Alright, and we are gonna change the party up because there were some apparent shortcomings there. You know what? We'll try a chat first, though.
Yeah, what do you want?
Any more war stories?
Another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted?
Oh.
I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean? Oh, put it together, man.
We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy.
Right next to the Glover
playing
system.
With the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells. And the pirates were using them for cover.
Well, those won't explode unless
I
you
remember
use
using a thermal generator
water
to
or
cause
oxygen
the
with
outer
them.
layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake. The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on the side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up.
Why not
After
kill
I hit
it?
Spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that. It
Let him
started
keep
rotating
talking.
faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
And
We
then?
couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch.
But
That's
you'll
the only
never
story
know.
I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
Nope, that's good.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Well, apparently not that time. And Jolie, you want to share anything? Oh, we'll ask him about Sunry's verdict.
Defended him well enough. I wish we had time to look into matters more fully, but wishing is only useful for the young and idealistic. What's done is done. The Republic will likely appeal the matter eventually, and he'll be free. I just would like to know if that's best. Sunry
it's
was
probably
a good
not.
man once, and a good friend. I'll miss him. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
Okay, do you want to tell me one of your stories?
No, I never did I? Of course you do. I know things, remember?
I don't know if any of it's been useful so far, but okay.
But, don't answer that. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Also, they were killing all the humans.
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know. How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough?
Then why did
I
you
bet
stay there?
You can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And there's all the critters and the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Fine.
Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities.
Little
Nice to
typo
see
there.
you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
Yeah, let's see where he's going with that.
Well, I certainly don't have a vested interest. Call it more idle curiosity. Your destiny is rather unclear.
And yes, he
Fact,
does know
everything
way
about
more
it
than
I
he's
can
letting
see
on.
is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But I'm sure you don't need to hear my rumination.
Well, I guess you're allowed to say
Probably
it.
got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can be all bad. Know me, Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever.
I think you can get her robes in KOTOR too.
Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
Oh, you.
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war.
He's still going. This is amazing.
Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you?
Okay, I'll go. You just keep giving me conversation options. Okay. We need to go here. And then one more over, and that'll take us to the Republic base. Wait. That's what I would say if I had cashed in that one quest. Now, we were also asked to investigate the mercenaries, so I guess we'll be back here anyway, but we might as well collect some experience for now. And let's swap in. We'll do this. Bastila does have pretty good awareness, I believe.
Huh?
Yes?
At least in the statistical sense. Yeah, those are the only things she's good at. Okay. We'll just keep going with that. And she's really close to another level up, which is fantastic. Not many hit points.
Yes?
You were looking into... There we go. Ah, there we go. But they just left. Well, that'd be needlessly cruel. Yeah, let's cut to the point. I guess we just say thank you. Alright, we're up to 500 bone. Alright, now we'll be on our merry way to the Republic side, and then the second major part of the Manon experience. I do think it's pretty nice. It's a good contrast to, well, Tatooine most obviously, but the other worlds are all a lot more wild. So I like that there's one that's like really developed and, you know, nice. It's a good change up. All right, Roland, I have your stupid
Have
thing.
you managed to retrieve the data from our droid? Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire.
Well, it wouldn't be Star Wars without the wars.
We're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory.
And you broke what rule?
Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get. The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted
I'm getting
Selkath
crazy
see that
paid.
If the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manon anyway. So we made a deal.
Yeah, let's just cut to the chase.
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway.
Well,
We
it's
were
just
nearing
like a
completion
half
of the
penny
base
off every
when the digging
transaction.
teams reported some sort of obstruction.
This is the plot to
An ancient
Superman
building
3.
or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Well, I'm sure the Sith didn't find out and left them alone.
Please, just let me explain.
Oh,
As you
he
may
just
have
wants us to
noticed,
go
we're
down
hiring
there.
a
We
lot
all
of
know it.
mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith. But when we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned.
Well, you better
We've
send
tried
some
hiring
mercenaries then.
and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station.
Okay,
Now that
then
we
you
have
send the
data back,
droid, now
our
you send the
operations are
Jedi.
in no danger of exposure to
And
the
after
Sith.
that, I guess
Now
like
I
a
must live up to my end of the bargain.
cruiser?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure.
Well, thank you.
Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station and also to take you back up should you need something. I
Huh,
would send
not that we
soldiers
expect
assist
that to
you, but
happen.
We've lost many of ours and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Alright, there's one person with a name. Time to check it out. Also, I guess we found out what was going on with the mercenaries. I don't know if we can turn that quest in yet, but, Down we go. Down, down, down. Don't mess around. Alright, my favorite. The treasure chests liberally, sprinkled around. I'm getting a bad vibe from picking up a whole bunch of antidote kits right away. Alright, I'm sure this is fine. I feel like we should have had some sort of radio connection.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible?
Hey, Neelix.
Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away. No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
Well, you got a stun baton. I mean, it's no wonder you got your butt kicked.
The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I'm one of the
bummer.
mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere.
Well,
and the
two.
Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries. They're dead. All dead. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them, so we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible.
You
The
locked them on the
sharks.
other side of the door.
The
Just own
sharks are
it.
out there and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath.
Well, how did we
Like
get
us.
down here then? Yeah,
That doesn't mean it's not still out there, watching, waiting.
this guy went crazy and ate everyone. Alright, get out of here.
The surface, yes. No! There's something out there. It got the other submersible already. We
Okay, well,
can't
you're
leave
trapped.
until you do something. Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to escape to the surface.
Just go
but
wait
all the
in the sub.
machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the Selkath might have laid their eggs in them.
Okay.
No! I locked the doors so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
You're very difficult to work with.
If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me.
Don't get your hopes up too high. I have no intention of dying.
Alright, that was an extremely long conversation to move the plot forward 1 inch. Open this door. Like, I get that they want to have some flavor in there and everything, but you gotta be careful with your conversations to have them not kill too much momentum. Especially when opening the door immediately reveals an empty room. Also, 2 dead bodies. How do you get 2? I mean, maybe 1 dies from his injury. Eh, whatever. I'll take this treasure. No, we'll wing it for now. That's not a door, it's a space station. Okay. We should get away with this. And... just like bowling, baby. Thanks, team. Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry, they're all insane. We don't have to feel bad about killing everyone. See, this is what confuses me about a lot of Star Wars games, actually. So, the Force is made stronger by life. Like, life creates it and makes it grow, right? Jedi Master Robe on a Sith, though? So I just always wonder, like, if just the act of killing all these people alone shouldn't, I don't know, reduce force points or I don't know how you would represent that in the game. It's not necessarily a dark side action, because if the Force, like, that should just hurt all Jedi and Sith. You need living things to do your stuff. The impression I got from the movies was always that, you know, the dark side, you know, it was more emotional in how you would interact with it, and you'd get the most powerful stuff out of it by being, like, hateful. But it was more just like a different way of using the Force that was kind of dangerous. In games, it's always just like light side heals stuff, dark side damages stuff.
That hurt, I bet.
Wait, this is the one I'm looking for. Oh goodness.
I'll show you. That hurt, I bet. Sure.
No, nothing. Okay. Kind of like the music down here. Well, less so that part, but some good atmosphere. Buffalo Soldier.
No problem. Got it.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, 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 come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls.
He's doing okay. Hi. Yeah, let's introduce ourselves.
Not just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walking fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food.
Hey.
It started killing everybody. I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
Well, I mean, if the room filled with water.
Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies, though, they just got hungry. No, 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 no. That's what the others said.
Okay.
Mercenaries like you. But they did. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy. Only the ones
This
left
is my
in the
favorite
south
voice
part
actor
of
in the
base
game.
Might still be alive, but where the Kolto is. Few fishies there, but many, many, many fishies in between the water.
I'm not going to try to make him come out.
Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
Oh. You know, it might work out. Alright, we got an environmental suit, so we can go outside now. In the water. I really think... Uh-oh. Are they making droid explosion sounds
Yeah,
when you
what
kill
do you
him?
want?
It's not a great... Yeah, you know
I
what?
don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done.
It's a good
In
time.
one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Hey, good on you, man.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly.
But
My
then?
task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail. Things didn't go as I had planned.
Okay.
I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed.
That's
I
how you
turned
get
my
surrounded.
forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them. Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us.
My
They were
goodness.
shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them.
Wait, did you
Warriors
chase
do
them
not
in there?
flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else?
No, that's good for
Your
now.
choice.
I'm enjoying your stories much more than the others. Hey, Bastila, do you want to warm... Actually, this isn't a great room for it. Well, I mean, as long as I get the experience for it. I'll just put on my goggles here, and I'll just take a look at this. Excuse me, it's kind of difficult to concentrate right now. Thank you. I was doing something a little delicate. Alright, we got a sonic emitter. So that is like a weapon you can use in the water. Alright. Let's pick up these last couple things. And then we're going to call it an episode here. Next time we'll finish exploring this underwater station and then go outside. I'll see you there. Woo!